I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the V Squad TV channel. In this video, we'll discuss the latest post from GQ Korea that immediately caught the attention of BTS fans worldwide, especially ARMY, who always follow Kim Taehyung, or V, every step of the way. GQ Korea just posted a series of editorial photos of Taehyung for its February issue, and the visuals truly exude world-class charm. GQ Korea shared several photos of Taehyung through their official Instagram account, complete with meaningful and artistic captions. These posts emphasize Taehyung's position not only as a K-pop idol, but also as a global fashion icon who is able to convey stories through his gaze and body language. In the caption, GQ Korea wrote that the February issue is titled with V, depicting a layered emotional and artistic journey. The caption implies that within V lies many stories, as if two sides are in dialogue with each other, running parallel but not always facing each other. GQ Korea explains that V is a figure with many faces and directions. Each side of him moves in its own way, but ultimately converges on a common point. This message feels very much in line with Taehyung's image, known as an artist with emotional depth and strong visual interpretation. The first photo shared shows Taehyung in a relaxed yet charismatic pose. He's seen wearing a furry outerwear with his chest exposed, creating a wild yet elegant impression. His half-closed eyes convey a strong sense of mystery, as if inviting readers into his world. In the second photo, GQ Korea features a close-up of Taehyung's face with his fiery red hair. The Cartier jewelry detailing his face takes center stage. Taehyung's eyes are sharp yet soft, reinforcing the concept of duality mentioned in the GQ Korea caption. This visual demonstrates how Taehyung is able to bring a fashion editorial concept to life with minimal, yet meaningful expressions. Not many models can convey such depth of emotion through just a glance, and Taehyung does it so naturally. The third photo shows a more intimate side. Taehyung covers part of his face with his hand, showing off the luxurious ring he's wearing. This pose gives the impression of both vulnerability and strength, revealing the contradiction that is precisely its main attraction. GQ Korea seems to want to show that Taehyung is not just a visual object, but an active subject in constructing a narrative. Every pose, every camera angle, feels like part of an interconnected story. The next photo shows Taehyung in side profile, biting into a strawberry with a serene expression. The jewelry on his hands and neck adds a luxurious yet artistic feel. The scene seems simple, yet full of symbolism and interpretation. GQ Korea's caption also mentions that V and the reader will reunite with the light. This sentence feels poetic and philosophical, as if inviting everyone to see the bright side of their own journey, even after traversing many paths and crossroads. In another photo, Taehyung is seen partially covering his face with dark clothing. Only his eyes are visible, sharp and full of emotion. This reinforces the concept of mystery and introspection that is the main thread of this editorial. Taehyung's collaboration with Cartier is also a major highlight. Each piece of jewelry he wears serves not only as an accessory, but also as part of the visual story GQ Korea wants to convey. It's no surprise that this post was immediately flooded with comments from global fans. Many praised Taehyung's increasingly mature, adult, and classy visuals. Others highlighted how Taehyung consistently manages to create a different atmosphere in each photo shoot. GQ Korea also included full credits in the caption, including the fashion editor, photographer, hairstylist, makeup artist, and stylist. This demonstrates that this editorial is the result of a serious collaboration between many fashion industry professionals. For fans, this post is more than just a magazine photo. It's another form of Taehyung's artistic expression, which always manages to touch. Through the concept of with V, GQ Korea invites readers to walk with Taehyung, exploring the layers of his complex yet captivating personality. Each photo feels like a puzzle piece that, when put together, forms a complete picture of Kim Taehyung as an artist, model, and human being. It's no exaggeration to say that many have called this editorial one of Taehyung's best works for a fashion magazine. The aura he conveys feels authentic, unconventional, and distinctly his own. For Taehyung, a photo shoot like this isn't just about looking cool, but about telling a story. And GQ Korea has captured that essence masterfully. This post also confirms Taehyung's significant influence in the international fashion world. Every time he appears in a major magazine, new standards are set. Armies across the globe have been quick to share these photos on social media, demonstrating the immense enthusiasm for each of Taehyung's projects. The February issue of GQ Korea is proof that Taehyung is constantly evolving, both visually and artistically. And through a meaningful caption, GQ Korea successfully conveys that Taehyung's journey is still long, with many bright lights waiting ahead. Whether as V of BTS or as Kim Taehyung, he always manages to leave a lasting impression. This editorial isn't just for viewing, but for feeling. A work that invites readers to pause and reflect. And of course, a truly eye-catching visual treat. That concludes our complete discussion of GQ Korea's latest post, which showcases Taehyung in all his glory. In addition to fan response, many fashion observers also consider this editorial a pivotal moment in Taehyung's fashion career. The way he interacts with the camera demonstrates a mature understanding of visual concepts, as if he's not just a model, but also a part of the creative process itself. The color scheme used in each photo also adds different layers of emotion. From bold reds to mysterious dark greens to serene minimalist backdrops, all reinforce the message of inner journey and duality that GQ Korea wants to convey through V. Taehyung seems very comfortable expressing himself through nonverbal communication. The hand gestures, head angles, and gazes all feel controlled yet natural. This is what makes each photo feel alive and tell its own story. GQ Korea's poetic captions also make this editorial feel more personal. It's not just a magazine promotion, but rather a reflective note about life's direction, choices, and the intersections that ultimately lead one back to the light. For ARMY, this post is proof that Taehyung continues to grow without losing his true self. He remains authentic, remains emotional, but now emerges with a stronger artistic maturity. Collaborations with luxury jewelry brands like Cartier further solidify Taehyung's position as an influential figure in the global industry. He is able to convey luxury in a subtle, understated, yet deeply memorable way. The February issue of GQ Korea is predicted to be one of the most memorable, especially for its success in capturing Taehyung's essence with depth, honesty, and aesthetics. In closing, that concludes our discussion of a series of GQ Korea photos and captions featuring Kim Taehyung with such powerful and meaningful concepts. Thank you for joining us on V Squad TV. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to bring you the latest updates about Taehyung and BTS. See you in the next content, and as always, keep supporting Taehyung every step of the way.
And you'll see the different vermin. We all have